Today, we're going to talk about a huge mistake that so many people selling their software are making that's preventing them from closing deals. Let's eliminate that mistake and make sure you can get more deals closed. Hey, I'm Matt Wolach, and I help software leaders close more deals by generating a ton of leads, getting a process that works, that is proven, that is going to get deals closed, and showing you how to scale your company to reach that dream exit. Make sure you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you're going to miss out on all these cool tips and tricks that I usually reserve for my clients, but I share right here with you. So subscribe to the channel. That way you're not going to miss any of that cool stuff. Also, I've got some fun stuff coming up, like this video, and that's going to help you see it. And if you have any comments, if you have any questions, comment down below. You'll be good to go. I'll give you all the information that you could ask for, all the answers to your questions. All right, so I told you about something that's really important that a lot of people do wrong, and it actually comes from one of my clients said this. His name's Bernard, said it a couple years ago, and it really kind of resonated with me. I never really thought about it, but it's true. And what he said was, Matt, after working with you and understanding all these different pieces we need to put together, I realized that the demo is so much more than the demo. I know it sounds funny, but the demo is more than the demo. And I see this over and over again. We think, okay, people want a demo of our software. That means we have to demonstrate what it does and how it works. And so what most people do is they go in and they start just going through the software and explaining it. And I talked last week about how demos are not training. And what happens is people are just showing the software and showing how to use it. Well, guess what? We don't want to use that. If you want to make sure to understand why you should not use your demos as training, click on this video here. That's going to show you how demos are not training and what you should be doing instead. But I want to also expand upon today why the demo is so much more than the demo and what else is there. And a lot of you might have said, well, I don't even know what else to do. So let's talk about what are those other things we need to do. First and foremost, when you get into a demo, if you just go in and start reading a script and start explaining, oh, here's all the things that the product does. Well, that's not going to help that buyer sitting in front of you. If you have a personalized demo, let's personalize it. Let's make sure that we hit on things that are important for them. Now, in order to do that, we need to know what is important to them. And so step number one is we need to discover about them. We need to learn about them. Some people call it needs analysis. What do they need? Some people call it qualification. Let's see if they're qualified for us. I kind of bundle it all together, call it discovery. We're learning all of those things. But in discovery, we should be asking them questions. We should be learning about what do they care about? What are they worried about? What are they struggling with? What are their big challenges? And what are their goals? What are they trying to get to solve? If you don't know any of these things, it's going to make all the other steps in your process very difficult. Now, some people in software, they separate discovery from the actual demo, and that's totally fine. Just make sure you do the discovery. Whether you separate it, whether you keep it together with the demo, does not matter. It actually does matter depending on your situation. I will get to that in a couple weeks. Make sure you're subscribed. I'll share why you would want it separated. Okay, sidebar. Now, okay, so we know that we need to do discovery. That's one of the things we need to do in this demo call or before the demo. The second thing is we need to educate our buyer. Our buyers need to feel like they're gaining something from you. They're getting value from you more than just a tool. And so a lot of people aren't educating, and it's causing the buyer to not trust them. If you can educate, they're going to feel more connected to you. They're going to trust you more. You're going to get more deals closed. And so what do we need to do with educate? Well, there's a lot of pieces to it, but let's talk about one of the main things you can do. And one thing you can do is give a company founding history. Now, surprisingly, not so surprisingly, your buyers don't care about how big your company is. They don't care about all these cool logos that you've sold or all your revenue and how many states you're in, all that. They don't care. But what they do care about is the company founding history. Where did your company come from? How did it come to be? Who had the idea? And how did it grow into what it is today? If you can share that, that's going to connect that person to your company, especially if you talk about how the founder was struggling and they didn't have an idea on how to do this. And so they looked around, found no other product that could do it. So they decided to create it on their own. It helped them so much. They realized other people could get helped. And now they're getting everybody to take care of it and get those results. That is a cool founding story. People will connect with that person in the story. And it goes from them not being able to connect to some brand, nobody connects with brands, to now a person that they can feel associated with. So we have discover. We have the educate piece. Now what we need to do is go through that demo, and the demo should be personalized, what we call associate. When we associate our demo, we're associating our tool and our solution to what we've discovered. We're associating it to the needs and challenges of the buyer. If you can do that, they're going to love you. They're going to feel like this is exactly what I need, because they're going to see what specifically is solving their problems, what exactly is going to get them to their goals. And that's how you can get these types of results. So we discover, we educate, then in the demo we associate, and the last part is we lead. Now we need to take their hand, control the process, and walk them right to the close. Now, whatever that is, for an enterprise deal, there might be many steps in there. You should make sure all those steps are happening. For a smaller deal, you can be closing them right on the call. In fact, one of my clients, Brian, just told me he's closing people on the call now. He'd never done that before, but I showed him how to do it. And now he's closing people on the call. So if you want to learn how to close people on the call, let me know. I can show you. But you got to be able to lead the conversation and lead that prospect right to where they want to go, which is getting the answer, getting the solution to solve their problems. So there's so many other pieces of this demo, more than just the demo. And that means that if you have a demo where you're showing the product only, you're missing out on so much. Now, if you want to make sure you're getting this right, I have a course that walks you through exactly how to do each of these pieces to make sure you're discovering exceptionally well. So you can educate and get the buyer loving you. You can associate, make sure they have a powerful emotion so they know, like, I've got to have this. And you can lead, so you're in charge and you take them right to closing. Your close rates boost when you follow this process. And I have a course that walks through exactly how to do each step. It's called Software Demo Secrets. Software Demo Secrets shows you all the way through what to do to get these people closed at very, very quick interactions. Now, Software Demo Secrets is cool because what it's doing is it's sharing all those secrets that a lot of the top people in SaaS are using, but not sharing. They're keeping them secret. I'm here to share them with you. I'm going to show you exactly what to do so you can get an incredibly high close rate on your demos. Get it. You'll see a description down below. You'll see the link in the description. Hit that up. Go check it out. And when you take that course, you will now be leveled up. This was Matt. I hope that this is really helpful for you. Make sure your demos are more than just the demo. See you soon.